Hello students, Standard 10th Mathematics Part 2, Lesson number 3, Circle. In the last period, you have studied from this lesson circles passing through 1, 2, 3 points, then secant and tangent. Tangent theorem. The theorem was a tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Then statement of converse of tangent theorem. Now in this session we are learning tangent segment theorem, solved examples and some examples from practice set 3.1. Let us start. In this diagram, line M is a tangent to the circle. The circle is with center B and line M is tangent to the circle at point P. Now here A is the center of the circle. Point B is a point on the circle with center A. The tangent of the circle passing through B is to be drawn. There are infinite lines passing through the point B. Which of them will be the tangent? There will be only one line which is tangent but passing through point B. Now point C lies in the interior of the circle in this diagram. So think over it. Can you draw tangents to the circle through point C? We cannot draw a tangent to the circle through point C. Now here A is the center of the circle. Point D is outside the circle. Now it means that point D is in the exterior of the circle. Can you draw a tangent to the circle through point D? Yes, we can draw tangent to the circle through point D. So how many such tangents can be possible? If you are observing the diagram, there are two tangents which are possible to draw from point D to the circle. So these tangents are in the adjoining figure. Line DP and line DQ touch the circle at point P and point Q. It means that segment DP and segment DQ are the tangent segments to the circle. So two tangents can be drawn to the circle from the point outside the circle. Here segment DP and segment DQ are called tangent segments. Tangent segment theorem. The statement of the theorem is tangent segments drawn from an external point to a circle are congruent. Tangent segments drawn from an external point. In the diagram, D is the external point and two tangent segments drawn from that external point is segment DP and segment DQ to the circle with center A. So what we have to prove is that segments are congruent, means segment DP is congruent to segment DQ. So first of all we have to do the construction. So join point AP and point AQ means radius AP and radius AQ you have to draw. That is join points AP and point AQ. These are the radius of the circle. So start with the proof. In triangle PAD and triangle QAD, observe the diagram. Triangle PAD and triangle QAD. Segment PA is congruent to which segment so that they will be the radii of the same circle. So here segment QA is the answer. So segment PA is congruent to segment QA. Segment AD is congruent to segment AD. Reason is common side. Angle APD is equal to angle AQD equal to 90 degree by tangent theorem. In the last period you studied the tangent theorem. The statement of the tangent theorem is a tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. So by this theorem, angle APD is equal to angle AQD means at point P and at point Q, the angle is 90 degree. So triangle PAD is congruent to triangle QAD by hypotenuse side test. Therefore, segment DP is congruent to segment DQ by CSCT, corresponding sides of congruent triangles, which we have to prove. Now let us start with the first solved example. The example is, in the adjoining figure, circle with center D touches the sides of angle ACB at point A and point B. If angle ACB equal to 52 degrees, find the measure of angle ADB. Observe the diagram. In the diagram, you can say directly that angle CAD and angle CBD are 90 degree and 90 degree because of tangent theorem. So what we have to prove, what we have to find out is the measure of angle ADB. So, solution. The sum of all the angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. Observe the quadrilateral, that is CADB is a quadrilateral. So, all the angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree. Therefore, angle ACB, angle CAD, angle CBD and angle ADB equal to 360 degree. So, 52 is given, 90 degree and 90 degree I told you just now because of the tangent theorem, plus angle angle ADB, which we have to find out, which is equal to 360 degree. Add 52, 90 and 90 degree, you will get 232 degrees, and 360 minus 232. So measure of angle ADB equal to 128 degrees. Now remember the tangent theorem. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. A line perpendicular to a radius at its point on the circle is a tangent to the circle. A line perpendicular to the radius, here line L is perpendicular to radius OA and it is tangent to the circle, means here at point at A, here it is angle of 90 degree. Now then, third one is, tangent segment drawn from an external point to the circle are congruent. So here in the diagram, DP and DQ are the congruent segments. Using these 3 points, now we have to solve 3.1. Question number 1 from practice set 3.1. In the adjoining figure, the radius of a circle with the center C is 6 cm. CA is the radius of a circle which is given 6 cm. Line AB is a tangent at point A to the circle. So answer the following questions. Here 4 sub-questions are there. We will go one by one. So the first question is, what is the measure of angle CAB? Now observe the diagram. CAB, CA is the radius, AB is the tangent to the circle. So it is given that line AB is tangent to the circle at point A. Therefore, angle CAB equal to 90 degree. Reason is tangent theorem. The statement you have to write down. A tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Therefore, measure of angle CAB equal to 90 degrees. Question number 2, sub-question number 2. What is the distance of point C from line AB and Y? Point C is the center of the circle, CA is the radius and AB is the tangent. Therefore, distance of point C from AB is 6 cm because CA is the radius of the circle. Distance of AB is here given 6 cm. You have to find out distance of BC. Now already in the question, the radius is given 6 cm. Now here AB is the tangent which is given 6 cm. Distance is given 6 cm. You have to find out distance of BC. Observe the diagram. The diagram is triangle CAB. In triangle CAB, if CA is 6 cm, AB is 6 cm, then and at point A it is 90 degree angle. So it is a right angled triangle. So triangle ABC is a right angled triangle. CA, that is radius, is 6 centimeter. Now distance AB is given, that is 6 centimeter. So using Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse BC square equal to one side CA square plus another side AB square. Substitute the values, you will get the answer 6 root 2, which is the distance of BC. Next is, what is the measure of angle ABC and why? In right angle triangle ABC, AB equal to AC equal to 6 centimeter. So ACB equal to ABC means angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So equal sides have equal angles opposite to them. Therefore, if the sides are equal, then angles opposite to them are also equal. So in front of AB, the angle is C, and in front of AC, the angle is B. Therefore, angle C is congruent to angle B. But ACB plus ABC equal to 90 degree. Already angle A is 90 degree. So remaining two angles are also 90 degree. Reason is using angle sum property. So two angle ABC equal to 90 degree. Therefore angle ABC equal to 45 degrees. So measure of angle ABC equal to 45 degrees. Question number 2. In the adjoining figure, O is the center of the circle. From point R, which is the external point, segment RM and segment RN are tangent segments touching the circle at point M and N. If OR equal to 10 cm and radius of the circle is 5 cm, radius of the circle means OM and ON equal to 5 cm, then what is the length of each tangent segment? So it is given that segment RM and segment RN are the tangent segments. So if they are tangent, then by tangent theorem, here at point M it is 90 degree and here also at point N it is 90 degree. So angle OMR equal to angle ONR, that is 90 degree. Reason will be again the tangent theorem, means statement you have to write down. Tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. So OM equal to 5 centimeter and OR equal to 10 centimeter. In right angle triangle OMR, OR square by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse is OR for both the triangles. So OR square equal to OM square plus MR square. Substitute the values, you will get the answer, that is 5 root 3 centimeter. So tangent segments drawn from an external point to a circle are congruent. Therefore MR equal to NR equal to 5 root 3 centimeters. Second sub-question, what is the measure of angle MRO? In right angle triangle OMR, tan angle MRO, tan of angle R equal to OM upon MR. Tangent is opposite upon adjacent side. So that is 5 centimeter upon 5 root 3 centimeter, which is equal to 1 upon root 3. So tangent of angle R, tan R equal to tan 30. Therefore angle MRO equal to 30 degrees. 1 upon root 3. 1 upon root 3 is tan 30 degree. Therefore it is 30 degree. Now measure of angle MRO is 30 degree. Similarly, NRO is equal to 30 degree. Third sub-question, what is the measure of angle MRN? Now in triangle MRN, MRO plus NRO is equal to MRN. So 30 degree plus 30 degree, which is equal to 60 degree. Thus measure of angle MRN is 60 degrees. Question number 3. Segment RM and segment RN are tangent segment of the circle with center O. Prove that segment OR bisects angle MRN as well as angle MON. Observe again, segment OR bisects angle MRN as well as angle MON, segment OR, which is a common side for both the angles, for both the triangles. This is the common side. So start. In triangle OMR and triangle ONR, observe the diagram. In triangle OMR and triangle ONR, MR is congruent to NR because because of tangent theorem. Tangent segments drawn from an external point to the circle are congruent. Therefore, MR is congruent to NR. Now OM is congruent to ON, radii of the same circle. OM is congruent to ON because radii of the same circle. OR is congruent to segment OR, common side. This OR is congruent to OR because of common side. So, triangle OMR is congruent to triangle ONR by SSS test. Therefore, angle ORM is congruent to angle ORN, reason CACT. Also, angle MOR is congruent to angle NOR, CACT. Means if the triangles are congruent, then remaining all the sides and all the angles are also congruent. Therefore, segment OR bisects angle MRN and angle MON, which is proved. Question number 4, which is the last question from this practice set 3.1. What is the distance between two parallel tangents of a circle having radius 4.5 cm? Justify your answer. Observe the diagram. The question again I am reading. What is the distance between two parallel tangents of a circle having radius 4.5 cm? If radius is 4.5 cm, it means that PO is 4.5 cm and OQ is 4.5 cm. So obviously 4.5 plus this 4.5 will give 9 cm. This you have to write down properly. Okay, so let us start. In the given figure, O is the center of the circle and line PT and line QR are two parallel tangents to the circle at point P and Q respectively. Line PT and line QR are the two parallel tangent segments at point P and point Q to this circle with center O. Angle OPT plus angle OQR equal to 180 degree. Sum of adjacent interior angles in the same side of a transversal are supplementary. Angle OPT and angle OQR. These are the means this angle P and this angle Q, which are the two interior angles between these two parallel lines, which are supplementary. Means this angle and this angle addition is 180 degree because they are between two parallel lines, interior angles between two parallel lines. So, which implies POQ is a straight line segment. POQ is a straight line segment and PQ is the diameter of the circle. Total PQ, this is the diameter of the circle. What is this? PQ is equal to distance between the parallel tangents PT and QR. PQ is the distance between two parallel tangent segments PT and QR. So that is 2 into 2 into 4.5, which is equal to 9 centimeter. Thus, the distance between two parallel tangents of the circle is 9 centimeter. So students, today we had studied tangent segment theorem, solved problems, and all 4 problems from practice set 3.1. Here is homework for you. You have to do this homework. Don't forget to do the homework. We will meet in the next session. Thank you.